it's Kai
and Beck
from Canon Oceania, here to introduce to you a brand new camera, the EOS 70D.
The EOS 70D replaces the 60D and sits between EOS 700D and the EOS 7D. So if you're an enthusiast photographer who really wants to take control of the photographic process and take ownership of the images you create, this is the camera you've been waiting for. It's also the best DSLR yet for capturing movies and images through live view thanks to its brand new focusing technology. A range of additional functions and creative tools make the 70D a highly versatile DSLR.
So Beck, the EOS 70D is equipped with a brand new 20.2 megapixel CMOS sensor and the DIGIC 5 Plus imaging processor, which will give you superb image quality. With an ISO range of 100 to 12,800, expandable to 25,600 for stills, and 100 to 6,400 ISO, expandable up to 12,800 in movie capture.
When shooting through the viewfinder, you get the accuracy of a 19-point all-cross-type autofocus system. For fast-moving action, the 70D can capture images at up to 7 frames per second in bursts of up to 65 JPEG images. High-quality imaging and a fast and responsive proven autofocus system means the 70D is a camera for those who are serious about photography.
Serious photographers tend to use semi-manual and full manual modes, and also expect a suite of tools that will help them tailor the camera to their needs. So let's give you an overview of some of the functions and tools that will help the more experienced photographer get the most out of this camera. Starting with AI Servo customization. AI Servo refers to the tracking technology when you are shooting fast-moving images through the viewfinder. The system is able to predict movement of subjects so that you can keep them in focus. But because there are so many different types of movement, you can actually customize the behavior of tracking focus to suit different situations. This technology has filtered down from some of our higher-end pro models such as the EOS 5D Mark III.
The 70D also has a dedicated AF on button so that you can separate autofocus and auto exposure. This is a feature that the pros often use, and it's useful in situations where you want to focus on a specific object when there's lots of movement in the foreground and the background. So for example, might be picking a specific person in a crowd scene, or someone walking behind a row of trees or other objects. The 70D also features a customization tool called AF Micro Adjustment. Advanced shooters will appreciate this level of control in their DSLR because it basically allows them to configure precisely the focus accuracy of their lenses for specific cases.
So there are several ways of monitoring and adjusting the camera settings. Obviously you have the large touchscreen at the back, but you can also keep an eye on critical settings by using the top LCD panel or even the intelligent viewfinder, which superimposes shooting information over the viewfinder like a heads-up display. This shows you more information as you frame up your subject. Having access like this could be the difference between capturing a shot and missing it entirely.
So earlier we mentioned that the 70D is the best DSLR yet for shooting movies and stills through live view. This is largely down to the brand new live view focusing technology called Dual Pixel CMOS AF. For the first time on an EOS camera, we've got multitasking megapixels.
So let me break that down a little bit. Each and every pixel on the CMOS sensor has two jobs: to capture imaging data and to capture focusing data. So without wanting to get too technical, an individual pixel usually consists of a micro lens which directs light to a photodiode. With the 70D, each and every pixel actually contains two photodiodes. During autofocus, each of the photodiodes work to capture phase difference data. During image capture, they combine to capture imaging data. The phase difference data is analysed, and this tells the camera exactly where the subject is. What this means is fast and accurate focusing for movies and stills, even when the subject is moving. And because the active focusing area covers 80% of the frame, it'll give you a great deal of compositional freedom.
Movie shooters also have the benefit of the Vari-angle touchscreen, making it easier to shoot down low or up high, or even if you're videoing yourself. The compression options in the 70D also give the videographer a lot of flexibility. For example, you can shoot in low compression or intra-frame mode, which is ideally suited to post-production. Or alternatively, you can set the camera to higher compression if memory card space is the more important factor for you. And to make the most of the high resolution sensor, you can also digitally zoom in by up to 10 times while still obtaining HD quality. And finally, If you're capturing video as part of a multi-camera shoot for post-production, you can use the embedded timecode data.
The 70D is the second EOS DSLR to incorporate built-in Wi-Fi. Like its bigger brother, the EOS 6D, it's possible to share images wirelessly to printers, computers, over the web and with your smartphone. This last option is perhaps what introduces the biggest potential. You can actually use your smartphone to capture photos remotely, which is great in situations where you want to mount the camera up high or you don't want to spook your subject. All you need is the EOS Remote app, available for free from Google Play and the Apple App Store. Once you've captured the images, you can download them to your smartphone, and from there it's easy to email them or upload them to social networking sites. So if you're traveling or reporting from a live event, this is a great tool.
Another tool that comes in handy when you're out and about is built-in raw image processing. Of course, many advanced users out there will use Lightroom, Aperture, or Canon's own digital photo professional software. But if you need to optimize card space, it's easy to convert your keepers, ditch your rejects with the help of this tool.
And for those creative-minded users, there are a wealth of features that you can take your images to the next level with. There are now 7 creative filters for simple effects that can be applied to your photos. For those of you looking for a bit more control, there's multiple exposures mode, another feature trickled down from the higher level products. This makes it possible to composite up to 9 images into one final shot. There's also built-in HDR mode, where the camera will automatically capture 3 shots for one high dynamic range shot, great for landscapes and any shot with details in highlights and lowlights that you want to capture.
So as a mid-range EOS DSLR, the 70D is really a great performer and has a few more customization tools and creative options than our entry-level models. Sitting above the 70D is the 7D, which has a more robust build and better weather sealing and shoots at a faster frame rate. And above that is the EOS 6D, which offers the benefits of full frame photography with both Wi-Fi and GPS.
So guys, we've covered most of the top line features, but we definitely encourage you to get into your local store, get the product in your hand and see it for yourself. It'll be available from September. That's all from us.
See you next time.